Subscribe to my channel and hit on the bell for all future notifications. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to give my mom a little makeover, which is basically for a soft glam party or wedding guest look. So I hope you will like it, and let's get started. Now, since her skin is a little on the sensitive side, I'm going to use a brand new Naked makeup perfector, which is from YBP Cosmetics yet again because I love them. And I'm first going to spray some rose water on her face. This is from Ayurveda, just to calm down her skin and refresh it. Then I'm going to do her eyebrows first, and I'm obviously going to pick my Maybelline the Nudes palette, and I'm going to mix those matte brown and matte grey shade, and I'm going to slightly work with it. I'm going to make horizontal strokes on the tail of the eyebrow and vertical strokes on the beginning, and then I'm going to add a little black color because her eyebrows are a little on the lighter side, so I wanted to give a little more depth to them, so I added black to the tail of the eyebrow. Then taking the concealer, I'm just going to clean the eyebrows, and I'm taking the Maybelline Age Rewind one. Recently it has become my favorite concealer, and I am actually sweating by it. And I'm just cleaning her eyebrows, that's it, just to give more definition and clarity over there. Then using the same concealer, I'm going to prime her eyelids basically, and we are going to work on the eyes first. Then digging into my Modern Renaissance palette, which is my absolute love, favorite, whatever you want to say, this is my holy grail. I'm going to pick that bone sort of a shade which has a little bit of shimmer, but it doesn't show off on your eyelids as such. And I'm going to set the concealer with it. Then taking this warm taupe from the same palette, I'm going to start building it in the outer corners and in the crease slightly. And obviously blending does takes its time, so I was going in and out of the eyeshadow again and again, and I did a couple of layers of blending, obviously, which is not in the video, but you have to keep patience and blend the eyeshadows over and over again to get the best look. Then digging into the slightly orangish shade, I'm going to again build in the outer corners and in the crease. So basically you go from a lighter shade to the darker shade and build up the intensity, because I think that gives a better blended and ombre and radiant effect, whatever you want to call it. Then digging into this dark orange shade, I'm going to take a flatter brush. I'm basically using the same brush that comes with the palette, and it has two sides to it. One is the blending brush and the other one is the shader brush. So I'm using this the shader side of the brush, and I'm actually packing it into the crease very to get that very precise look. And I'm also taking it on the outer corners as well, and then I'm taking it on the liner side, where basically where you apply your eyeliner. I'm taking it that way there as well. Oh my god, that was a real fumble. And then taking this shade, which is called Love Letter, and one of my favorites again, I'm going to again build this into the crease very precisely and buff it out with the same blending brush, and I'm also going to build this in the outer corners very nicely as well. Again, you have to go again and again, build the color up to get the best intensity. That's what I'm doing here. I think I actually went thrice into this color as well. Then I'm going to cut the crease. Now I'm not really doing a cut crease here, I just wanted the inner half of her eyelids to bright, because I'm going to put in a glitter shade over here, so I wanted that to pop, and that's why I was applying the concealer. But at the same time I didn't want it to mess with the the crease shades that we have worked on. So yeah, I'm going to take this pretty golden shade from the same palette, and I'm going to use my finger because I think fingers work best with the shimmer shades. So yeah, I'm going to apply it on the concealer that we have applied, and again then I'm going to go blend all the edges and make sure that it's it looks seamless. And then again I'll go again with the pigment and then the blending, and yeah, that goes on and on and on, and unless you are satisfied, keep doing it. Then I'm going to use this pen eyeliner from Sugar. I really like it. It's a really good pen eyeliner, although it doesn't give me that amazingly crazy jet black finish on an eyeshadow, but I think I still like it because it's very easy to work with it. And I'm not going for a crazy eyeliner because it was a daytime sort of a look, so I thought to keep it a little more modest. And then I'm going to work on the face now, and I'm using my trusted PAC moisturizer. It's the best for dry skin, and it also gives you that primer effect, so it basically serves as a, you know, a moisturizing primer for me. And yeah, although I will go ahead and use the Colorbar primer for her pores, but that footage, I think I didn't shoot that part. I'm really sorry for that, but I did use this primer on her T-zone area. And then going ahead with this Kiko Milano Fluid Illuminator. I love this one as a base, and I'm just going to apply it directly on her face, and then we're going to go with foundation on it. And again, I'm blending everything in with my YBP Makeup Perfector. I just absolutely love this one. Then I'm mixing these two foundations for her. Now she is definitely fairer than me, so I didn't have anything perfectly matching to her, so I tried mixing into foundations to get closest. And yeah, always apply the foundation with your fingers or directly on your face to get the maximum pigmentation. Do not apply it on your brush or on your sponge, because they tend to eat up the product. So if you want to get the maximum coverage, apply it with your fingers first. And then I'm using the same concealer because she is quite fair than me. This concealer actually worked as a highlighting concealer for her, and meanwhile it was drying, we were doing all this stuff. And also she doesn't have any crazy dark circles, so there wasn't really a need for color correction, so I went on directly with the highlighting part. And once the concealer was you know, a little dried up, I just blended it all, and I waited for the concealer to dry to get the maximum coverage again. Now I'm going to set the concealer and everything in, but I'm going to basically bake because she has wrinkles and those pore issues, and I wanted all of them to be, you know, what do you say, concealed. I am not getting the right word, but yeah, I hope you understand what I mean. So I'm going to bake all the areas where I have applied concealer, and meanwhile that's happening, I'm going to work on the lower lash line, and I'm basically mimicking the same crease shades on the lower lash line as well. So I'm mixing those 4 shades one by one on the lower lash line. And yeah, I'm not going to do any color or anything, and I asked her to curl her eyelashes on her own because I didn't want to poke her in any way. So yeah, and then I'm going to go in with mascara because although you have to apply mascara even if you're not going with falsies, but it was a daytime look. Again, I thought falsies would be a little more dramatic. Also, I'm still learning, and I'm still you know, I'm not the best at it, so I avoided that, but I think a little lashes won't have really hurt. But anyway, then for the face, I'm going to use this contouring shade from the Sugar palette. I absolutely love this one. I think this look needed a little bit more bronzing, but at that point of time it really skipped my mind. But if you can add a little bit bronzer to it as well, I think that would really amp up the look. Then using the blush from the same palette, I'm going to apply it on her cheeks, and then I'm going to dig into my Mary-Lou-Manizer, which is my all-time favorite highlighter, my holy grail yet again, and I'm going to just highlight her highest points of her face. And although I was, you know, basically coming in between the lights, so that didn't really pop, but it was looking really beautiful and you know, in person. And I used the same highlighter on her eyebrow bone and on her inner corners as well, and then I asked her to apply the lipsticks again. So this was a very pretty shade from Maybelline, I forgot the name. It's a very beautiful pink, and then I asked her to top it up with Next Level Youth from Nykaa, which is again one of my favorites. And yeah, this is the final look, guys. She really was an amazing model to work with. Like, whatever I was saying, she was following it, not asking any questions or anything. So that was really a good experience, and I think this was far by the most enjoyed video by me. I hope you guys liked it as well, and if you really did, then please do give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, spread some love around. And yeah, this video is going up on Holi, so happy Holi, guys. Stay safe, keep the animals safe, do not hurt anyone, and yeah, that's it. I will see you guys very soon. Bye bye, take care, love you all so much.